if you think about it, most superpowers are useless. Super speed. If you could run really fast, what is there that's that important that you have to get there that early? What good would that power actually be? What job would you get with super speed? I'll tell you what job you'd get. You'd be in pizza delivery.
The man you saw earlier is one of the greatest comic writers of all time, Alan Moore. That being said though, he's completely insane. He has created iconic comics like Batman the Killing Joke, V for Vendetta, and Watchmen, but hates his superhero works so much that he doesn't want to be associated with any of them. And as you saw earlier, he's also very vocal about his hatred for superheroes, and he has stated that superheroes are for children and adults who enjoy them are stuck in their adolescence. But I mean, what's the reason for him to have this much hatred for superheroes? Well, you see, when Mr. Moore was younger, he was working as a building surveyor, but just loved writing comic stories, and when the opportunity presented itself for him to write superhero comics, he took it. The only problem was that he's British, and superhero comics, just like in Garth Ennis's case, weren't popular in his country, so he decided to add his own twist to these superhero comics, which worked really well for him. First, he did some small works for Marvel UK here and there, but got hired by DC and began his work on Swamp Thing, Batman the Killing Joke, Superman What Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, and knocked it out of the park with the Watchmen. What happened was that he pushed the superhero medium into a more adult capacity and made rape and violence his main shock factor for more sales and profit. Like, one of the methods that he likes to use in order to keep the viewers hooked is to humiliate and degrade women in his works, like when Silk Spectre got by Comedian, or when the two cops tried to SAEV, and we all know what happened to Barbara Gordon. And when DC saw how popular his work got, they swindled Alan out of the rights to Watchmen and V for Vendetta, which basically means a shit ton of money. And when Alan literally begged DC not to make a movie adaptation of Watchmen, DC completely ignored him, which did not go well for DC. And that was when Alan decided to quit DC and never work for the big superhero companies. But the thing is, Mr. Moore is unapologetically preachy, and when he left DC, he started saying awful things about superhero world and how they can evolve their work, how everyone who likes superheroes are fascist man-childs, how Stan Lee was a thief stealing Captain America, and so on and so forth. And what's funny is that later on, DC tried to rehire him to work on a Watchmen sequel, but he decided that they can't be trusted and turned down their offer. But it's still hard for me to figure out if he actually hated superheroes from the get-go, or it was because of his hatred for the corporation that betrayed and screwed him over. And I'm really curious to know what you guys think about this. Please let me know in the comments below, like and subscribe to all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.